So I think the biggest ways to get started in entrepreneurship, not the biggest, but I'd say in my personal opinion, the ways I feel like would be very beneficial is to research. Once again, researching industry, researching people, researching different ways to make money, and secondly, networking, finding people in spaces that do what you want to do, potentially did what you want to do, or they're about to do what you want to do, any of those things. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Blackatalyst podcast. It's me, Kyle, your host. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about the past few weeks. We're going to be talking about specifically how to get started in entrepreneurship. And we're going to be talking about looking a little bit into the future. So first, we're going to get into the past few weeks. Had some great, very informative episodes. I hope you guys tuned into that. If not, go tune in right now. We had the Black Girl Sunscreen interview. We had Alkaline Farms. We had Courtney Fudge, the owner of The Spread and Thunder Cakes, and we have my boy Chase, who's a D1 athlete at Northwestern. And all those interviews, they drop gems, so definitely go ahead and check those out. But in today's episode, we're going to get into how to get started in entrepreneurship because I've been seeing a lot of people saying, oh, they want to be an entrepreneur, they want to do this, they want to do that, but they don't know where to start. And I think that a lot of people overcomplicate the process. Like getting started is really not as difficult as it seems because there's no direct path. But and today, in my personal opinion, I'm going to give a few ways that I believe are the best way to get started in entrepreneurship. So first and foremost, I'm going to have to say research. Like you have to know the information prior to getting started in anything. This is overall knowledge, but especially in entrepreneurship, you have to research because there's nobody who really knows exactly what to do, but the more information you have, the better because we already know that knowledge is power. So specifically, what I think that you should research. I think that you should first start to research whatever industry you're looking to go into. So, for example, for the duration of this conversation, I'm gonna talk about music. I don't know a lot about music, but I don't know a lot about like music in general, like being a rapper or anything. But I feel like I understand the industry decent enough for the brunt of what I need to discuss in this interview. In this conversation. So, starting with music, we're gonna talk about that. So, instead of say the example was the music industry, where to start about understanding the industry, understand people within the industry who you feel like you kind of are similar to or somebody that you would love to be like in the future. Not saying you want to be exactly like them, but you like the pathway that they take or the place that they are in their career today. That could be a great place to start. And when after researching that, it's very important to research how to monetize. Because a lot of people jump into certain things and don't understand how to actually make money for them. So, for example, in the music industry, there's a lot of ways to make money. You could be a rapper, which is obvious. You could be a talent manager, like managing artists. You could be a sound engineer. You could do music blogging. You could do music interviewing. It's a lot of different things. You could do event planning, event management. There's a lot of things you could do within the space. So understanding which exact route you want to take. So, for example, if you love music, you don't have to be a rapper. I feel like most people feel like, oh, just because they love a certain thing that they have to do what the biggest thing in that industry is. And that might make sense in terms of making money, but you don't always have to choose that route or that pathway. So boom. Now after that, you already know how you're gonna make money in that industry and in that space. You gotta understand how to market yourself because this is what people don't understand. In business in general, a lot of people I feel get to a point where they think, okay, I understand. I need a product. I need this. I need that. Or I need something that I can start with. But you don't understand how to build an audience, how to actually get yourself out in front of other people. Research how people have marketed themselves, some marketing campaigns that people have done. There's a great, very informative video on how Soldier Boy got started and how he marketed himself. I think that everybody should tune into that because there's a decent amount of information in there that could teach you about marketing in general, and especially marketing within the music business space. Trying to think about what else. Yeah, also a big thing also is networking. You have to network. You have to understand how important that is. Networking is a big thing big way that you could get more information without actually like having to go and get a million YouTube videos or a million books or a million articles. You can simply go ahead and find people in your area who do something similar to what you would like to do. For example, if you want to be a sound engineer, I'm pretty sure there's people in your area who do sound engineering. If you want to manage artists, there's probably a few people in your area who manage artists. If you want to be a rapper, there's probably a lot of rappers. If you want to do event management, there's probably people who do event management and handle like mini concerts or things of that nature. So what you do is you find those people, and it's as simple as just sending them an email. Like just draft a little thing like, hi, my name is X, Y, and Z. I'm very interested in ABC, and I want to be able to learn more. Do you have some time that we could possibly meet up and discuss it? And you'll be surprised how many like down to earth people there really is out there that'll be willing to actually sit down with you, talk through whatever idea you have, give you some advice, give you some of their own personal struggles that they went through, and even sometimes they might even connect you with another person that actually narrows down more specifically the area that you might be interested in, and that is very, very beneficial. So I think the biggest ways to get started in entrepreneurship, not the biggest, but I'd say in my personal opinion, the ways I feel like would be very beneficial is to research. Once again, researching industry, researching people, researching different ways to make money, and secondly, networking, finding people in spaces that do what you want to do, potentially did what you want to do, or they're about to do what you want to do. Any of those things, find those people, have those conversations, and it will position you a lot better as if you just jump right into it. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. Also, if you're not right now, follow me on Instagram because I'm really about to start a little serious thing while I go into like industries. I'm gonna start doing a lot more research to see like how people in each industry make money, how people in those industries got started, and like different people in those industries you can network with and find people in your community who could possibly help you on that journey. But thank you so much for tuning in. And now it's another short episode. I got some heat interviews coming up. So if you're not, subscribe to the channel, press the like button, go ahead, like the video, and stay tuned. I'm telling you, about to go up right now. Yeah, definitely got some good interviews coming, so stay tuned. And always remember, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life.